My name is Michael Farrell. I'm a teacher here at Europass in Dublin. I suppose I've been teaching English and sciences for about 9 years or so. I suppose if you want to know a little bit about Ireland, the first thing, if you're in Spain, is that it's quite different in terms of the weather. The weather changes a lot, even in one day. And we have a lot of cloud, and it can be a lot of rain as well. And sometimes the sun is not, we don't get it so often. A little bit about the landscape. Thinking about the landscape of Ireland, we don't have enormous mountains like you have in Spain. We don't have the Pyrenees. The mountains here, the tallest mountain is 1,000 meters. And this is in the southwest of the country. So we have a lot of flat landscape. It's good for farming, for agriculture. It's nice. But I think the weather impacts on the way Ireland looks. Because we get so much rain and not too much sunshine, it's very green. So we call this country, and it's always been known as the Emerald Isle. And if you fly over Ireland in an airplane, you'll see that it looks so green that it's a good name for the country, the Emerald Isle. The other thing, I suppose, the Irish character, what are we like? Well, I suppose we do like alcohol. We like pubs, and we like drinking and socializing, definitely. Talking, we love talking a lot. And I think our character is influenced by the weather. It changes a lot. The weather changes. It's not very reliable. So it affects how we are as people, I think. And the other thing that affects our character is the history. So, you know, in reality, we were a former British colony, and now we're independent. And I suppose we were quite proud of that we're independent and that we're a free country, and it still impacts on our character now.
Hello, my name is Dr. Robert Schwamborn. I'm the director of Europass Teacher Academy Ireland. We are part of an international network of training institutes for vocational training for primary, secondary and vocational teachers. And we are offering 1-week and 2-week courses for teachers from other European countries to come to Ireland and to do courses on various subjects, including for example, classroom management courses about 4 C's, so creativity, communication, critical thinking, and collaboration. And other topics, we do courses on ICT, so how to use educational apps, and also courses on how to use cameras and databases, and also how to program your own little apps for teachers, and how they can use them and integrate them into their lessons and teachings. We do other courses also about English language, so and about CLIL, so content integrated learning, content and language integrated learning. And this is of course very popular because by now Ireland is the only country in the European Union that is a native English-speaking country. And so a lot of teachers are coming here to brush up on their English and at the same time learn something new and also get to know colleagues from other countries. It's always a great experience to exchange views and experiences, and to also see that a lot of problems that may exist in one country's school are actually the same in other countries. And that's often a bit of a comfort to teachers, that they're not alone with their issues and quests. And programs are funded by the Erasmus Plus program. And yeah, and so we had a bit of a downtime now during the pandemic, but now things are improving and we can invite people again face to face to come to Ireland. And so yeah, welcome everybody, and if you haven't been to Dublin yet, please come and visit us soon. Thank you.
Hello there, my name is Barry from Highnelly's Coffee House, Haddington Road, Dublin 4 in Dublin. We do a full Irish breakfast, which is bacon, sausages, eggs, choice of eggs, which can be scrambled, poached or fried, black and white pudding, hash browns, mushrooms and baked beans. Now we also do a smaller breakfast, they call the half Irish, which is just bacon, egg and sausage. And then we do other items on the menu are eggs Benedict, which is a muffin with poached eggs, bacon and a hollandaise sauce. And we also do eggs Florentine, which is just the same with the spinach instead of bacon. We do a choice of omelettes, which can be served with toast or chips. We do porridge, which is an oat with milk, and we serve that with honey and raisins. We do a nice fresh fruit salad with yoghurt, cranberry and granola. And also on the menu we have savoury croissants, which are served with ham, cheese and tomato. Now moving on to our lunch menu, we do a chicken curry with rice and chips. We do chili con carne with rice and garlic bread. We also do a nice smoked salmon and prawn salad, chicken Caesar salad. We also do a selection of sandwiches. We do club sandwiches, which are chicken, bacon, cheese, tomato. We do a BLT, which is bacon, lettuce, tomato with cheese. And then a selection of toasted sandwiches, which will be ham and cheese, or a toasted special we call in Ireland, which is ham, cheese, tomato and onion. And these are all served with salad and chips. Now, we also do a selection of coffees. We do cappuccinos, lattes, double espressos, macchiatos, mochas, and the Americano, and also a selection of teas. You can get the Irish tea, green tea, peppermint tea, and whatever. We also do a selection of soft drinks, and we do a nice homemade fresh orange juice. So you know where we are now in Spain. Come to Highnelly's and see Barry. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Hi everybody, my name is Leila Nsmande. I'm original from South Africa. Yeah, I moved into Dublin 10 years ago, and for reason for me to come to Dublin, I really wanted to go back to school because when I was in South Africa, I couldn't get a chance to go back to college. So I came to Dublin, I see different culture, different people, and everything was completely different. So yeah, I went back to school. I completed my education. Today I'm super proud because I'm a graduate and I have my degree and I have my job. So I would like to advise other people outside there, if you don't feel like you want to travel, just to travel, seeing other people's culture, it's really good. It's really good. I really enjoy Dublin. I have no family here, but everything is cool because Dublin is my other home. This is my country. This is my second home. I just go home once in a while to see my family, but I don't feel like staying home anymore because Dublin is my country. So please, getting to know other people's culture and meeting new people, it's really good idea. You learn a lot from other people's culture. Please, everybody, just come out, learn something new. You'll never regret it. Thank you very much. Bye.
Hurling is one of the two main national sports of Ireland. The governing body is the GAA, or the Gaelic Athletic Association. the GAA itself has been in existence since 1884. As you can see today on the field, we had 15 players versus 15. It's played with a slitter which is made of leather and cork, and it's also the hurley itself is made from ash. It's usually approximately 2.5 to 3 feet long, and the rules of the game, basically, it's a full contact game, and it has been historically known as the fastest field sport on the planet. It's an amateur game, and there are several divisions stemming from all the way from your inter-county teams, who are the very best in the country, all the way down to your lower teams, your juniors. We have in our club here at the moment, we have approximately 150 members, and boys and girls are playing, but the girls play a version of hurling which is called camogie, very, very similar, just with slightly altered rules. It's a smaller ball, but in general the rules are the same. In terms of the history of the sport, I suppose, why do we play it? Well, first of all, it's great enjoyment, and it's like a great way to bond with others. It's been a great way to keep fit as well, and I suppose the best thing is it's very inclusive. The Gaelic Athletic Association, as an organisation, we pride ourselves on the fact that we're inclusive. There's a place for everybody. It's a great way to make friends, and lifelong friends, and I have to say I'm delighted that I got involved in the first place. And of course there's also the bonus if you do win, you know, which is great. The days we do, we'll take it, so it's great. But in terms of the hurling itself, if you'd like to learn more, I suppose YouTube is the best place to start having a look at it, and it's also now on our national TV station RTE, and it's in Sky Sports as well.
My name's Peter. I'm an Irishman, Gaelic footballer, and I'll talk you through, I suppose, what the sport is about and the rules of it, I suppose. So we use a round ball, this is it, and it's similar. I suppose most people say it's a mix of football that you know, soccer, and rugby. In the sense it's a round ball, similar to soccer. It's a bit more physical though than soccer, so that's why we say it's like rugby. But you can use your hands as well. That's another thing, and it's 15 aside rather than 11 aside. The scoring system is different as well. It's you get points and goals, so if you score a goal, say as it is in soccer, into the net, into the two uprights, it's worth 3 points in Gaelic football. 1 point is if you just say kick it over the bar, so I don't know if you know what the goal posts are like, but it's above the horizontal bar, but between the two verticals, so that's the two scoring methods anyway. And we play with a goalkeeper on each team, and 14 outfield players, so it's no offside either. That's one thing, difference between it and soccer, the way it's laid out. You have your 14 players, so you have 3 at the back, 3 half-backs we call them, 2 in midfield, 3 half-forwards, and 3 in the full forward line, so they're spread the whole way up the pitch.
Hi, my name's Jessie. I'm the captain of the ladies football team here in St Monica's GAA club.
And I'm Ciara, the manager of the ladies team. We are a small community. Club is family here. We have teams from the age of 4 up to adult level.
Yeah, we've all been playing together since we're really young, from about 4 all the way up till now. It's not easy being a girl in the sport. When we were younger, we had to play on all the boys' teams up until about under 12s. and now we're doing really well as a ladies club and bringing a lot of girls teams through the club.
And playing with the lads toughen up the girls, and it's a very physical sport which we love. We've won championship, league and cup, and we're in the middle of league now at the moment because of COVID.
Yeah, delighted to be back playing after COVID.
Very tough season, very hard, a long season, but sure, all the girls are coming out each week. We were struggling at the start, but we're all coming out now.
Yeah, we're just delighted to be back playing. Yeah, we love it.
Through rain, snow.
Hello everybody, my name is John McAvoy. I'm an assistant coach here in my local club, Edenmore Boxing Club on the north side of Dublin, which is in Ireland. I've been in the club since 1985 when I was 18 years of age. I suppose it was considered to be maybe a late age to start boxing, but I was inspired by a well-known Irish boxer called Barry McGuigan, who became world champion in 1985, and I decided it was something I'd like to try and maybe emulate some of the achievements that he achieved in his life. I didn't quite get that far, but I enjoyed my path along the way and had a relatively successful amateur career. Ireland has a huge tradition in amateur boxing. Way before Barry there was other world champions, and since then we've gone on to achieve success across the globe in amateur and professional boxing, winning multiple Olympic medals as well as being successful on the professional circuit. I'm very proud to be a member of the club. I'm just standing outside the door of the gym as I speak here, that we have numerous young kids in there training hard as I did and previous boxers before me. We also have a senior class on the way which will start in the next hour or so, and it's a fantastic pastime to keep children, adults and everybody in the community involved, keep them focused on achieving something in life, and I would recommend boxing for any young child, even if they aren't successful, but just for the training alone, the discipline and everything that it brings to your life. Thank you.
I think when people talk and think about Irish music, they think of the little trad band in the corner of a pub with a fiddle and a tin whistle and the kind of very authentic idea of what an Irish band is. That's one side, but I also think people would think of the big names of the Irish music industry. We think of U2 and we think of Sinead O'Connor, we think of the Cranberries. But in the years since these artists have been so prolific, of the 80s and the 90s, I think we've kind of forgotten about a lot of new amazing artists that have been active in this country over the past 20 years. And when, of course, with the pandemic, it's put a lot of things on pause for these artists to try to get noticed and to try to become the next Sinead O'Connor or become the next Hozier or like some of these great Irish artists. A lot of Irish music now, you know, you'll see buskers on Grafton Street, but it's always covers of other people's songs as well. Like only wanting to give the time of day to music we already know and rehashing Dreams by the Cranberries again and again. When there's so many amazing artists, when you think of any type of genre, when you think of even hip hop artists, you have the likes of Kojak and Kneecap and Versatile. You think of metal bands or rock, you have Bitch Falcon, you have Primordial, like the list goes on. You have anything for blues, you have the likes of Crow Black Chicken, and like I just wish people had an opportunity like people in this country do to see some of these amazing artists at work. other amazing acts I've been following over the years that are based in Dublin, bands like Vernon Jane, or you know, even based in Northern Ireland, Careerist as well. It's all kind of recommendation. I couldn't say more great things about them. Wonder how urchins never made their name amongst frogs and locusts in the holy pages. 'Cause I've been plagued, 'cause I've been plagued, waiting for that first golden drop to relieve the pain. Is there some kind of penance I have to pay? 'Cause I've been plagued, 'cause I've been plagued, 'cause I'm the poster girl for impurity. I've taken all the apples, I've eaten all the seeds. Who'd have thought a tree would grow up inside of me? I can't say no to that serpent among the leaves, or that seductive tongue that makes me say, oh, mister, please. Oh, mister, please. Am I just weak? Or am I your Eve? Am I the poster girl for impurity? I've taken all the apples, I've eaten all the seeds. And who'd have thought a tree would grow up inside of me? Yeah. And now the tide is in, I'm feeling that salty sea. It's rising faster now above my feet and past my knees. I feel the urchins pinch, I feel them inch by inch. Feel the urchins and me. Am I the poster girl for impurity? I've taken all the apples, I've eaten all the seeds. And who'd have thought a tree would grow up inside of? Who'd have thought a tree would grow up inside of me? Yeah.